in, or should I say on your YouTube screen. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the comment, please. Hit that like button on the comment, please. Hit that like button on the comment. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that notification button so you'll know when I'm up in here doing my thing. A lot of things is going on out here still, y'all. These YouTube streets don't never stop. It's always something nice for you to see and nice for you to hear up here, man. Never, ever stop. I gotta give a quick learning lesson to this one, man. Because it's wild out here, man. It's wild out here. Trying to wait for a few people to come on up in here, man. I'm sure y'all done heard, well, there's been so many different styles of the conversation and the stories and the, the Finesse going up there, and he started telling this side, and I always tell people there's more than one side to a story. I like to hear more than one side. And he pretty much did that. It's going down. Wait for a few of y'all to get up in here, man. Wait for a few of y'all to get up in here. For my North Carolina people out here, make sure y'all come to my party. I'm doing it big. Terminal weight. White and powder blue affair for my birthday is gonna be cray. It's gonna be a movie, man. It's gonna be a movie. We shutting the whole city down with this one. It's gonna be a movie. Y'all gotta get to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get with it. Hold on, y'all. See if we get a few more people in here, man. And make sure y'all stay tuned. We're putting together this film festival too. I got to get a lot of y'all, my filmmakers out there, real talented. I need to get y'all involved in this so we can get some of y'all beautiful talent, beautiful art, bring it to life. And we putting it on Tubi. We're gonna give the winner gonna get their film on Tubi, and it's gonna make money. And we want to be the ones to plug people that don't have the know-how or maybe the know-who to get their movies on Tubi, and give them that push, that start, that go to the next level movement, and create other actors and actresses. That's what we do. Me and my brother Terry D Films. We going for the gusto with this one with y'all, and that's what we supposed to do. Help one another get in position to be put in a better position and be able to one day put somebody else in a good position, man. So and that's what it's all about. So I want to get into something. Oh, that rain coming down, if y'all heard that. All right. right, that's enough. That's my big fella, big boy. Chill out, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it right now. We got see, these are the things that I be telling people. When people are disputing and family having their disputes and all that, and then when they come to this internet with it and um start speaking out about their family members, and people start judging and taking sides, and you didn't even hear the other side of the story. So you can't always listen to what somebody always saying why they are mad. We got to go and listen to all sides of the story before we make judgment. And really, whose business is it to judge? And those are the things that I be trying to tell people, man. It's like sometimes you just got to stay out of stuff and just sit back and listen. That's it. And and that's mostly what I do. And I was listening to Finesse 2Tymes moms, and some of the stuff that she was saying was kind of deep for her to say about her son, let alone go to the internet with it. All those type of things is just wrong to actually do, man. It's just crazy to put your family business on the internet. And like I said yesterday, once again, that's his mom. So I be careful how I speak, because still at the end of the day, that's my mother. I was taught to respect elders. I was taught to respect people's parents, grandparents, all of the above. And that's just a fact of life. Now, me hearing certain things that was coming out of her mouth, it wasn't sounding right. And it ain't fair to a person that, how I want to say it, that has money. If a person have money and there are other family members inside of the family, why do the one that have the money get targeted and wants, and get the name of being a sucker to the family? She was saying things of, you ain't spend money on your family. Nobody has to spend their money that they work and hard for on their family. Before he had money, was the family spending money on him? It doesn't mean that as soon as a person blow up, well, however they blow up and start getting money and making moves, that don't mean the family is entitled to getting something because you got money and you're supposed to give it to your family. You don't have to do none of that. And if you do give them some money and ask them to do something, they did something for it, then they supposed to. They should even ask him, yo, you need me to do something for you? I want to make some money. Instead of having to say, yo, can you give me $50 or $100? Ask him, do he need something to be done so it'll be a fair exchange? She said it ain't genuine when you give them money because they got to do something for it. So basically, she's saying a person's just supposed to give their family members some money without them having to do nothing. Just automatically, because you got money, that means you're supposed to give money to the family. That's crazy. That don't even make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hello. Hey, how you doing? I know, I know. How you doing? You can send it to me. Yep, you can send it to me, and I'm gonna send you my cash app. You can put the deposit, have the deposit to be. I talked with him yesterday. I just ain't have a chance to call you today. I've been running, so I'll send you. Yep, so you can send that to me, and I'll send you the cash app. All right, all right, all right, no problem. Getting that business taken care of. But yeah, so nobody don't have to give you their hard-earned money just because you family. If he didn't have that money, would they be looking at him for money? No. And even if he had a regular job, it still was just doing okay, taking care of self bills, might got a nice car, might even have some nice jewelry. Would they be looking to be in his pockets? Probably so. Probably counting the pockets because he's doing good, looking good, but they know he ain't rich. But 9 times out of 10, they still would look at a person that's in the family that is doing kind of good when they go through something or when they think that they need money for something. They'll go and ask the person who they see that might have money. But if he was just regular, taking care of himself, had somewhere to stay, might got a nice car, but he ain't it ain't like he's living on top of the world. Would they give him money? What would the family be doing for that person? So it's like if we all equal, then we ain't got to signal nobody out. We ain't got to talk junk about them and all that. Or we ain't gonna be targeting him for his money, but his money automatically should be your money, or it should be the family should be getting some of the money that he worked hard for after doing a bid in jail, or even if he didn't do a bid in jail, it wouldn't even matter. Just automatically his money just becomes the family money. No, it doesn't work like that. And most parents, yes, you're gonna 9 times 10 look out for your mother and your father, but 9 times out of 10 they already should have all their stuff together anyway. Shouldn't want to have to ask you for no money. Shouldn't have to ask you for no money. And or there should have been other things to do to put her in position to get some money. She said that she asked for a box truck. She never got the box truck, but he paid for the license for her, the dispatch license. So I'm like, damn, but why wouldn't he get the truck? So I don't know. Maybe when he got her those dispatch license, she probably started doing other things that he wasn't agreeing upon, and he just probably didn't go full fledged on her about certain things. He probably just started just letting that fade away as far as getting her a truck. But I could reassure you, if he was asking her to come and be with him, move over here, he was trying to build with his mother. And now me watching her online and watching her and and watching her demeanor and watching her lingo, the way she speak, and I ain't saying like as if she speaks ignorant. She's probably from the country. That's just how she speak. Can't help how you speak and how you was raised. But just the things that you do online in front of people and don't care and speaking as if you kind of got some street in you. And she might have grew up kind of rough also, but it's still certain things that you just put to the side, man. Gentleman's Corner says spoiling family backfired. Exactly. And that's just not how it goes, man. Nobody is obligated to take care of their family because they got money. That don't mean that you are a bad person. Why do they need your money? As soon as they going through something, they automatically need your money. And if you say no, people have to learn to respect the word no. I ain't got it. And I don't got it means that I'm broke. I don't have it to give to you right now because I'm needed to take care of what I need to take care of for what I got going on. I got a lot of money, but I got a big lifestyle too. Basically, that's what that's about. So now the part that really bugged me out now, the hustle man, the Hustle Cartel guy, right, saying that he gave her $6,000. She comes back online and said, Hustle Cartel, you ain't never gave me no money. That's a lie. And to me, it sounded like she want to make sure that that's clear, so she makes sure that her son hear it. That Finesse hears that, like, I ain't getting no money from him, which should be the case, you know. And my thing is, my take would, and I'm glad that she cleared it up, because at the end of the day, um, even if he was gonna give it to her, she know that that's her son's rivalry right now at this point in time. So she should never even want it, bad as she might need it and want it. She should never, ever take no money from no person that's going back and forth with her son, because that will show the main thing now of what Finesse might be talking about. It's like you'll go against me for anything. So she didn't get no money from him. That's a plus. I'm glad to hear that. But what bugged me out the most was when she said, "I didn't get no money from the hustle cartel. If he would have can't even bring me some money, I'd have had my boyfriend rob him, or her man, or my man rob him." Now that struck me for a loop right there. That, hold up, you have a man, a boyfriend, and you are tripping about your son not giving you no money to take care of your house? Where's your man living at? Boyfriend, whatever you want to call him. Where do he live at? And evidently he must live with you, because you didn't say I had to go stay at my boyfriend's house. You said you had to sleep in the car. Was you sleeping in the car with this man that you have? Because if you're sleeping in the car with a man that's next to you and he's not providing and making sure that you're all right, there's a lot to say about that. There's a lot to say about that. What is this man doing? Now you asking your son to pay for your bills where another man is sleeping and staying and all that. Now that threw me for a loop. Is he not paying it because he telling you, "Ma, you staying with this man, you got me to keep paying your rent, and you know, why am I paying your rent and another man laying up in here, reaping benefits?" No, that's not how this works. Now that might be all the reasons why he probably left him boogie. But she ain't never spoke about no man until she just said she would have had Hustle Cartel robbed if he even thought about bringing her some money. She would have had him robbed. And you know, a woman, you know, of her age bracket shouldn't even have those thought process. Shouldn't have a thought process like that. Rather, you have kids, man. You got grown kids, and you should, you know, be careful what you say out here online. Be careful how you want to be looked at out here online, because you are somebody's mother and you want to be respected. So, you know, most people that is ignorant not going to respect you anyway, but all definitely won't probably want to respect you when you speak in those manners. And it's very deep. Like I kind of, you know, feel for Finesse with this one right here, man. Like, damn, man, it's bad enough, you know, what he going through with him and his brother going back and forth. I hate to see that as well. But now, you know, with your moms, and then your moms out here is pretty much online doing all this talking online. That's embarrassing within itself. Leads him to have to really speak his mind. And the only reason why he got to speak his mind now, because she went to the internet with it. And if he really don't say nothing, y'all know how people do, and will assume that automatically he the bad guy. And he has a fan base. And now if the fan base really believe what his mother is saying, and or other people that could be, you know, future fans of his will say, "I don't want to be his fan. I like the song, but I ain't dealing with him. I ain't rocking with him. I ain't, because he disrespects his mom. His mom's went live on him, and he ain't clear it up." So now he would lose. That can tear his brand down. So do mom know what she really doing when she going up there on the net, you tearing his brand down? So that kind of puts me in the mindset of how you might be thinking, or what what you have, what could he possibly excuse me, y'all, possibly be mad about from what you have done. You said you come downstairs and they gone and left you in the house solo and went to a whole another house. So I'm thinking, what could you have done, possibly had done to make him do that? And now with me listening to the things that you speak, you will have somebody robbed. That's wild right there to come out of a grown woman's mouth, which is somebody's mother, which is somebody's grandmother. I know we all grew up rough, but certain things ain't to be said for everybody to hear sometime as well. So this is deep, and and for you to have a man, you said you got a man that which is your man. You said you had your man rob the Hustle Cartel dude, so that means you have a man around. Is Finesse mad about you having this man laying up and he ain't paying no bills? That's what automatically would probably make him say, "I'm not paying nothing no more." But Finesse ain't say none of that yet. In the big, he did a long, I guess, tell all confession or whatever. He was talking to his boy sitting in the chair about a lot of the stuff that's going on, and about with this whole situation. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I kind of feel for homie because he had to go through this in the public with people in his business with his mother, and that's kind of crazy. But a lot of people is defending him though, he ain't wrong. He don't owe his mother nothing. Mother brought him here in his life, in this world. So yeah, people are supposed to look out for their moms, but moms and pops and all that supposed to be all right. Now, if she was messed up, she wouldn't, and if he wasn't thinking about her, she wouldn't have even been there at that house for him to leave her there. So evidently, he was trying to work something out with her. So it got to be something deeper than just he just left her. I don't want. I refuse to believe he just left her just like that. And for her to say she got a man, that right there kind of sums it up, all in a nutshell, right there for me. That kind of says a lot. You got a man. I'm not paying no bills for no man to lay up with my mother. I'm sorry. I wouldn't pay no bills from no man to lay up with my daughter. That's a no. Hold up. No, there's no freeloading over here, brother. What he do? Why you even dealing with this type of man? That's not a provider. He around mooching, and then he think he going third party mooch off of me with my money that I broke my neck and bust my ass to get? No. And he basically said his mother never even came and visited him when he was really going through that hard time in jail, facing the 10 years or the life or whatever that he was facing. Mom didn't even come, and he still had her around him. So a lot of people need to stop judging people out there, man, and stop listening to one side stories. Because the one side of stories is never good for nobody. And then you butting in people business. Then when the other side of the story come out, now you looking crazy. But a lot of y'all don't care how y'all look. Y'all just in it for the gossip, in it for the I told y'all, in it like it's people like us. We do this podcast thing, so we gonna see it. We all over the YouTube street, so it's always gonna pop up. So we can't duck it, but we're gonna always speak and voice our opinion on certain things that we see, or certain topics like such as this. always. But a guy like me, I'm not gonna ever be biased to something like that. I'm not gonna just straight up convict the person because it's their mother. That no, you got to pay attention to all the signs of everything and what the person is saying closely. So mom need to understand that that's dangerous for her son's career. It's dangerous because now you trying to tear down the walls by making them look bad in public over these YouTube streets, over these cameras. That's not good. Now, as soon as he go broke and messed up, who gonna be there for him? That's when people normally disappears on you. That's when the people disappear on you. Now you stuck by yourself trying to figure out another way to get back in position, get your money together. You can't call on your family, even if you was in good standards with them before you went broke. You won't hear from nobody, or they ain't got it. I ain't. Trust me, we all been through it. You'll probably have your family members that will come through for you, but the majority of the time, you're not able to call nobody. But you always end up being the bad guy when you say no. Why I gotta be a bad guy? Cause I said no. I just don't got it to give to you. I don't know. I don't have to give you my money because I got something that I already got lined up. I got an investment lined up somewhere, and it requires spending all this money. So I got to spend that. Now I got to make sure that I keep this other money over here just in case I got to pay some bills. And if the investment come off slow, but at least I got backup money over here. But if I give it to you, then what I'm gonna do? Sometimes giving a person your last put people in the hole as well. A lot of people that does get put in holes because they'll give a person they last got a lot of big stories for you. I guarantee you that. And 9 times out of 10, the story's gonna say they wish they never did it. They wish they just would have said no at the time because they knew they was gonna need it, and they knew or they didn't know that they wasn't gonna get it back or get it back in time from the person that they gave it to. It normally happens. So, you know, hopefully Finesse 2 time moms just go ahead and sit back and fall back with all that. And I don't know. I don't know when a person such as herself will say enough is enough and just stay off the internet and then it just go away. So the more he don't answer her phone calls, is it gonna be will it be the more she will be on the internet talking junk about him? I don't know. And somebody need to really sit her down and tell her like that's not good. That's not good. If they haven't already. So, hopefully that happens. And we'll see what's next with that, man. So I thought I'd come up here and share my thoughts and my opinion. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, man. Hit the notification so you know when I'm up here, man. Your boy Big Boosie. I'll be back. It's getting kind of late, but I got one more thing to talk about. But I got to take care of something real quick. I got to call my peoples back. I'll see y'all in a second. Your boy Big Boosie. Salute.